Hello fellow glue sniffers and spruce snippers, and welcome back to Blitzkrieg Modelworks. I'm Bob, you know me as Darkline on the forums. Hey, how's it going? Going to do something a little bit different today, kind of an inbox review. This is going to hopefully go along with my StugLife group build for the YouTube Modelers group. I was looking around for figures and I really couldn't find anything that really reached out and grabbed me, as it were. There was really nothing that really was different. I have a very different view of how to do dioramas and tell a story. I was in the local hobby shop here, a place called GameStop here in Red Deer, and I came across a company called MB Masterbox Limited, and they had a bunch of different figure sets, and there was one that I was really intrigued with. And so I picked it up, and I've already opened it and taken a look at it, but this is what I'm planning on putting in with my StugLife group build. This is the German tankers, a break between battles, World War II area. So it's a group of soldiers, as they're portrayed, playing soccer. Or, if you're from Europe, football. Kit number is MB35149. Very nice looking box. Really nice photorealistic soccer ball. Period correct, I'm presuming. Nice back section with some pictures of the painted figures. These are very nicely done, although I'm pretty sure when you look at them, some of this stuff is photoshopped a bit, like the fur on the dog, the hair on the guy's head. Like, I don't know how close I can get to, like, come on, the kit does not look like that. And it's basically one sprue. Side panels really have nothing, just some warnings and more warnings. So this out, and there is one whole honking sheet, and that is it. But looking at them, I mean, the dog comes in halves. Yeah, some of the molding's not too bad. It's definitely workable. I've certainly seen better. I've certainly seen a lot worse. The faces aren't too bad. They're certainly not Andreas or Wolf or Warriors quality, but they're certainly workable. And it's a very, very, very different subject matter. I don't know if I'll use the young lad here that's standing off to the side, although I'm sure that the Germans had the same quote-unquote issues that us allies had with, 13, 14-year-old boys lying about their age to go and fight for their country. So you got the nice dog. Only two pieces. The tail's not a separate piece, so that's okay. His fur's a little rough. We could probably do some work there with a Pyro-Grove. That's basically a soldering iron with a knife blade in it. The older gentleman here with his pipe. But yeah, I thought this would be a rather different look. Give a totally different non-combatant type look to the diorama. Now, it has been a long time since I painted figures. I am working on one. I haven't done a video for anything yet of this, but I was building a Bronco Panzer one for another group build, which has long since lapsed because I've had a few issues with the kit. So I've been working on a figure, and this is an old, I think it's a wolf head. I'm not really sure. I know the lighting on this camera kind of sucks, but no, I haven't done a whole heck of a lot. This is like just one little dark highlight, dark shadow color. I have a much darker shadow color to do yet, and then the lighter highlights. But it's been a while since I painted a figure, so I'm hoping these won't be too bad. The quality here is kind of, it's say older Tamiya, 1990s stuff. The figures in with the Stug kit that I'm doing for the group build are a little bit better than this. But considering, I can't complain. There's not really much for flash, but there is some mismatching for the mold seams. There's right there, you kind of see. It's fairly easy to clean up. It's not a big deal. but there's a lot of flesh, and flesh always scares me. Faces are bad enough. Doing bare arms and bare legs is a whole other story. So yeah, we'll give this a whirl and see how it works out. Overall, not a bad kit. I honestly, crap, I can't remember what I paid for this. I think it was around $15 to $20 Canadian. I will try and go to the store before I post this up. There'll be a little comment down here somewhere showing how much I actually paid for it. But I didn't think it was too bad. Certainly very different. I haven't seen anything really like this from any of the aftermarket resin guys, which I'm really surprised at. You know, they usually do some really oddball stuff, some of these guys. But this should be quite the challenge and quite interesting, and give a very unique, like I said, a non-combatant type, more relaxed environment to the build. You know, guys working off some of the stresses of war. So I'll let you know how this goes. Might do some simple updates on Facebook or the YouTube channel group, and we'll go from there. Okay, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and thank you very much for watching the video. If you have any constructive comments, please post them in the comment section below, and we'll see you next time.